Right, so here I am on a... This is actually going to be an Anno 1800 casual playthrough of the campaign.
Here it is. Just get plenty of distance on the
It's not going to be anything too special in terms of anything crazy going on. It's just a casual little playthrough of the campaign.
all the blistered fish they could ever want.
I haven't actually played.
The blistered fish they could
Yeah.
ever.
What the chimichurri was that doing that first bang?
So talking on here, of course.
That burnt reek. Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters.
Just going to skip through this early stage. So here we are in chapter 1, and this is an Anno 1800 playthrough. I'm sure everybody's seen this by now, but it's always nice to see how other people play, I find.
What? Still here? Establishing a rival company on that disheveled island?
Let Uncle Edvard scoff. A modest island, yes, but if you're at all like Father, you'll look beyond appearances. We must shelter the good, loyal people who have shown solidarity with our family. We need every hand we can get if we are to expunge this debris.
Okay, so yeah, we maybe try and get rid of some of these in the early stage. So this is definitely a very, very casual playthrough of Anno 1800 for me. I'm not an expert. That's exactly what my, I guess, selling point is on this channel. You always see people doing a fantastic job when they're playing video games. Very professional, you know exactly how to do things. Not me. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, and especially when it comes to this particular game, I'm very, very OCD as well. So I tend to be very, very OCD about it. Got to have things just in the right place. I think what we're going to do is probably have our
You reached
Oh,
a new
blueprint.
milestone.
blueprint mode definitely required. Let's see. We have something like this along here. And I'm going to move this marketplace.
Do
I
you
already know
remain
it.
here out of spite? Or is this some futile attempt at competition? As you
Built
are
well.
so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastical funeral falls to you.
Miserly, uncharitable dastard, picking and choosing what he inherits.
Probably going to have something that looks a little bit like this. This will be our central boulevard going right through. Probably have some trees and whatnot going up there as well. What do you like me to do? Get more farmers. We'll try and build up as quickly as we can, just so I can get my islands secured. Because the last thing I want is to have them taking the islands before I can get them. So I think the early stage is probably I'm gonna move this marketplace up here as soon as we were able to move this village out the way. I think that's probably having 2 layers of houses here.
See what slander Edvard Prince and Bright Sands.
Samuel's child.
He twists every article in his favor at our and Father's expense.
Alright, we're gonna need to have our fish farm.
Father wouldn't have wanted us to sit on our hands while our one prospect was in such a state.
I'm
So
gonna
let's
just put all of
gather our
these basic
townsfolk
things.
and ask them to spruce the.
I'm gonna put all these basic things in first. But we're probably gonna change this. I really like to have a nice big harbour. I know they've changed things with this a little bit so that you can actually build out a little bit.
Morning is eased. Now we have others for company, sibling. It's been a hard day of labour for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
Do something like this. So that's just to get more farmers, isn't it? There you go.
You reached a new milestone.
Nice. That looks nice. There's a lovely little bit of
Help
escape.
enough to demolish the larger ruins.
There's a lovely little bit of escapism to be had in this game. I love just like forgetting about the real world and vanishing off into this one. Great. Alright, so yeah, we'll probably have a down here like
It's been a long, hard day. The people need to
that
rest
seems alright.
and maybe wet their whistles.
Okay, so when it comes to I think I'm gonna have my of all these if we can. I think I'm gonna have the potato farms over here. I was looking at this a little bit earlier. I think the potato farms over here, and we'll have some industry here. So let's see. We have a warehouse. We have a warehouse in the middle here. And then we could maybe have some potato farms spotted around the warehouse a little bit like this. Would that work? So there's our warehouse hooked up. We might need two of them actually. I'll probably put a second one in just in case I need it. But I won't build it yet. I'll only build one of them. Then we'll have the road come down here. We'll sort of have it maybe stepped like this or something. Maybe go past the mine. I don't know, something like this maybe. And we'll have this come out and join onto there. Alright, now what if I, can I reach the corners of these? 59, 72. So it's 1 for 1, so yeah, so 1 potato, 1 schnapps distillery. I think over here, if I can get rid of that, can I get rid of that yet? No, not yet. This is the area that I'll probably have my industry. I'll have the potato farms over here. Like that. Alright, not quite. 72, and we'll have some more over here. It's alright, just make use of every little tiny little crevice. And then I might have another one, because it's 1 for 1, so I might have another one here. Have a little track going into there. And we'll have this dragging back. Fill up that area there, maybe something like that. We might even have another one. Because I hate being short on potato farms. It's so annoying when it happens. Something like that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be number 5 maybe. Down there. I'll do 2, 4, and I'll probably have another one as well. So I'm not going to actually build all of these now. Just the ones we need. Alright, that'll do. And then of course we need one of them built, so we'll build that. We'll just build one. And we'll get a schnapps distillery. Maybe get these We'll just get them here for now, but I'll probably move them a little bit later. We only need 1 for 1 at the minute, so we'll upgrade that. We'll probably get a little fire station in here somewhere as well. There we go. Obviously, I can't forget about my my wood, so let's have a look. We pull this across here, going out onto the central boulevard. I'll need to change that again later as well. We've got a warehouse here with a couple of them.
Timber, very good. I'll try not to think of the coffin.
Alright, that might be enough. I might need another one. Might need a third one just to make sure everything's coming in quite quickly. Let's get the pub there actually. And we'll get a fire brigade on the other side. Like so. And then I think we can just copy this section and paste it onto this part. Like so. I think that might actually be the does everything reach? Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that okay? Everything seems to reach. I don't think we can just copy and paste that onto there. So I think what we'll probably do is we'll just copy this part here, switch it around, have something like that build up there. That'll be half of our town. I can just copy this part, just paste that going all the way up. There we go. So that'll be our central boulevard going all the way up. We'll have some nice trees in there and stuff like that as well. Hopefully that'll cover all of that. Okay, so can I get rid of him yet now? What do I need? Sustain across the region, all of those schnapps. Okay, well that's up and running. I think I'm probably going to build a second one. And we'll get a second schnapps distillery up and running as well. There we go. 2 and 2. Keep 2 of them for now. Alright, so now we need to think about sheep.
Feels an eternity since the funeral. And the cost! Oh, why, it was extortionate. Repay me now, or sell up.
I feel sick to the stomach that Edvard could ask so much of us so soon after Father's death.
Probably going to have an industry section around here, so I might have these, let's see. A little bit of OCD coming into it there, because I can't stand things that don't match. So 4 schnapps, I think they should be easily on their way now. We've got 93 farmers. So as soon as we can turn them to workers, that's exactly what we'll do. I don't think we need to speed this up at all. I think that's alright the way it is at the moment. We need a nice little section down here. 1, 2, 3. A gap between them maybe.
Your people are recovered and desirous to proceed. Set them to it. We're going to need as much space as we can clear.
See if I can make this a little bit nicer. Okay, I think she's asking me to remove, definitely want to leave 2 there because we're going to get a silo in there. Have some silos there, so that's alright. I'm going to change all this, definitely, but let's just go with that for now. So 1 to 1, that should be fine. And that's going to tick up nicely. If we have a look as a K, K gets me that, and tab. Okay, yeah, tab gets into here. So we can see from this that I'm -1 on the clothes at the moment, but that's going to change. I've just built that, so that's going to be 2. So that's going to actually change now, which is nice. Okay, let's get rid of this. And can I also get rid of this yet? Because it's hampering my industry area. Oh, not yet. We've got 2, 4, 6. We've got 6 potato farms all ready to go. And we're going to have a couple of schnapps distilleries. Some lumber to collect there. Probably going to have another fire station down here somewhere as well. But we'll wait. We'll wait on that.
Speak to our humble cousin. He writes of a worker riot in Bright Sands.
Alright, let's collect these. This can be
Seems
annoying.
we're not alone in our contempt for Edvard.
Where are they? There's one.
If your father had only...
We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel.
2.
Let Edvard oppress us no more.
See that? I just collected 2, but it tells me I've only collected 1. I've noticed it does that. So it takes even longer to complete this quest. I know it doesn't take forever, but still. Search quests. There's another one. It's 3.
ready to repay.
Yeah. It's 4. So that should be the last one.
A life away from Edvard? We're on board. Only, we've no ship to get on board of.
Okay.
If you pick me, you may have my boat. It's my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor. Everybody on board? Good.
Yeah.
Ready to repay my charity?
Right, so the
think
second
you're
one done.
finished, brat.
Okay, we have the ship now. So I think what we're probably going to want to do is get some timber so that we can fulfill our... Oh, we've got a quest there as well. Let's just send the
loathe
ship.
the reek of lanolin. But if farmers' smocks are all you have...
Is there no limit to Uncle's shameless demands?
I shouldn't ask. We've all got
Ish.
something perplexing needs setting straight.
Alright, so what does she want? She wants me to find the stray dogs. They're easy enough to complete those quests, aren't they? So now he wants workloads. I might actually
a goose for your kindness.
get the second sheep farm up and running. We'll get that second one up. So we've got more than enough supply there. Might even get another fishery just because we are going to be expanding quite quickly. Probably want more farmers first. So we'll do another... more there. Just wondering, it'll probably stretch for another... not too sure if we can... Let's just stick to this for now before we start expanding later on. Now, I usually do that and then I jump into the tab screen and you can see here. So we're actually just on... We're alright. We're alright. We don't need to open any more just yet. That's just fine what we've got there, I think. Potatoes are alright. Plenty of wool. Fish is okay,
Tell
and so
me
is
you
that.
are moral, and not yet another crook-fingered wretch.
Mr. Bleakworth is a cowled hawk, so unseeing and unhearing, you'd think he'd have learned to feel.
So it's just a waiting game now for the worker residents, and that's Alright, where's our ship? So we've got a nice island here, I think. I should really have, now I've come to think of it, I should have switched the, island map. You know, you can change the map, can't you, to make it look a bit different, because people are probably... Although it does look a little bit different to the last time I played this, so it is random, isn't it? It does do you... This is pretty nice because it's got the hops. I never even looked at my home turf. I've got the red peppers here, which is nice. But yeah, so we're going to need the hops. That's for the fair courts. Potato fertility is nice on here as well, because usually sometimes you have to start shipping schnapps across, which can be annoying. Then we've got this one here, which has got red pepper and all that kind of stuff. What else we got? Over here, this one's got niter deposits. There's a nice big island here. Okay, so is our ship able to, what's he trading? Can I get the steel beams from him yet?
My humble duty to you.
Not yet, only timber. So when we get the workers up and running, I think the steel beams will come into stock. Alright, there's our first workers, so we'll just
You reach a new
set them up in the center. I think up here is where I'm going to have my my farms. Ultimately, the farms will probably be up
With
here.
several passionate young reporters enlisted, our publishing house is already well underway.
Frick.
Workers can handle stubborn debris on ditchwater. If it's to be the center of our new enterprise, it needs to be immaculate.
Tell me you've managed some...
Our dream of a shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
I thought we'd finished it there. Guess not. So we've got rid of that section.
You
So
will not spoil my plans with your tardiness.
I think we're going to basically just copy and paste this entire section.
Tell me you've managed something.
That down here, I think. Probably going to do that.
Ba black sheep. Have you?
We need more workers. They're going to need sausage. Can I get rid of this yet? It's stopping the industry. Yeah, okay, we can finally get rid of that. The abandoned town hall. Alright, so I think we're going to have the farms along the top here. Do something like that. Then we're going to have the pig farm.
Nouveaux arrivees like wise on Wibbly, eh? Stick by me and you come good.
Willy Wibblesock's great ability is to break even the most joyful silence.
I don't think I can get 2 lots in there. There isn't enough space to get 2. Keep you there. We'll just do a... Same again. Leave enough space for the silo. Alright, that's going to take 30 workers, but more than enough. And sausage factories. Okay, we've got some bricks there. So sausage factories, we need... where is it? So it's 1 to 1 again, but we're probably going to need 2 because you don't really get a lot. It's going to be too slow, I think. Of our sausage factories, we have 1, 2. I don't really like how that looks. If we had 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks a little bit better, I like that. We'll have one of them up and running. That's going to take 50 workers, so we are going to need another couple of workers down here, so we'll convert this entire block.
What's your trick?
Let's do a quick look at this just to make sure that everything is okay. So When it comes to consumer goods, 1, 2, 2, so that looks fine. Potatoes is just enough potato and wool, so we're obviously going to need to expand that fairly soon. Pigs, we've got more than enough as well, so that should be alright for now. Alright, let's get the brick factories up and running now, get some bricks. Warehouse. Maybe we'll do a central, that looks nice, we'll do something like that. And of course we're also going to have our brick factories up here as well. We just continue that up, we might just continue all the way up. I won't build that bridge yet because it's going to be too expensive on timber. Bring you around there like so. Alright, we've got 10 workers, we definitely want more, so... where's our ship? Forgotten all about my ship. You're coming down here now. Bring you back here and we'll do some trading. Don't want that quest yet. What have you got? So attack range, trade prices. Do another 2 of these.
Our editorial section is sure to grow along with your city. We are fine-tuning the first issue as we speak.
Alright. I'm going to buy some timber from this guy so that I can... because it looked like I was running out there. Obviously there's always like a giant growth spurt in the beginning, isn't there? You have to...
I can finally let go that pent-up gas. More flexible than you imagined.
Yeah, so I know there's a lot of people who tend to stream this game. So it's a little bit sort of saturated, there's so many people doing it, but at the same time, it's more like a creative, it's a little bit like Transport Fever 2, you know. It's fairly straightforward how you play the game, but there are that many people doing it. It's interesting to see. It's more creative. It's like watching art. Other people do it in like all the different styles. We're on 0-0, which means we're just breaking even, so to speak, with a lot of these. So I don't think we need to build any more just yet. Exactly what we have at the moment is perfect. So at the moment, we're just looking to get more workers in. Why don't we do that? We're going to expand.
A new milestone.
Go to church. I'd much prefer actually to swap them over. Let's see. I'd rather have you there.
Fortitude.
And you
These
there.
people will follow you as they once followed him.
I think I'd rather have you facing the central. That's going to be nice, walking up that central part and having the church there. I think that's going to look nice.
Your worthless rags have barely covered anything. Now, bring me sails. It's not like you have any use for them.
Clearly, Uncle's intention is to keep us from ever owning a shipyard.
Alright, so I think for bread, we tend to, again, wheat is such a huge grain. So again, I think I'm going to try to build a couple, I'm going to do like a little warehouse hub up here. Have that there maybe. I can link to the main road. Oops. Come on. I think we're just going to have grain farms sort of spotted around this kind of region. So we could have our first one around here. Probably have a second one on this road here. So let's see how far that goes up. Yeah, it goes all the way to the top. Down to about here. You can connect just there. That'll be alright. Actually, that's probably not alright because I feel like there's not going to be enough. What if I put you down here like this? Get rid of that. Maybe move you to something like that. What about this? Well, yeah, you'll fit in there. That'll be our road connection. Alright, so we're going to have grain farms all around here. It's going to be a massive grain farm section here. And we've gotten rid of that, like I said before. So we're probably going to have our... So this is 1 flour mill to 2 bakeries. So where should we have... And we're probably going to have more flour mills as we go on. So probably have 2 flour mills and 4 bakeries. 2 flour mills and 4 bakeries. We'll put 2 flour mills there. Alright. We'll probably have 4 bakeries right next to each other. About that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're going to definitely need more of these. Why don't we have these a little bit... Oh. This is going to be our giant warehouse. We'll probably have some trees going along there. So there we go. We're going to have loads of warehouses along there. So for bread, it's 2 of them, 1, 2, 2 on 2. So let's have 1, 2, 2 of them, 1 of them, 2 of them, and we'll get that warehouse open as well. Could I not build that last one? No, I ran out of timber. Probably going to require another log place here. Have a road leading up there, and we'll probably want another one of these as well because it's just not enough at the minute. So we'll get them to build as well. This is all going to be demolished anyway, as soon as I can. So yeah, we'll get that other bakery up. Well, can't. Oh, I need more bricks. It's bricks that I'm running short of, actually. My colony name? What, Ditchwater, you mean? Tossing back an afternoon cup of coffee to try and stay on sleep schedule. I think I'll just lurk for a bit. Yeah, no worries. Lovely colony name. I don't think these new colonies had high quality plumbing, so that has to be some nasty ditch. Yeah, exactly. I didn't realise you were being sarcastic at first. Yeah, Ditchwater. I might actually change that, you know. I might actually change it to something else. My character's called Bakewell Kipling, which I don't know if you're familiar with the cakes. So I might actually end up changing that to something a little bit more cakeish. I haven't actually even got my... I haven't even got these built yet. I need more timber. Where's our ship? I think I've got the ship just sat there doing nothing. I have. Keep forgetting. Alright, so there we go. And let's get you exploring. Alright, so there's our ship off exploring. Alright, more workers. If I have a quick look at this, we can see that consumer goods we now have... Yeah, all of that is still okay, but we're going to expand a little bit, so we're going to need to expand our industry. Let's get the bricks up and running. Get another brick up and running. Let's get the rest of them turned to workers. But having done that, it's now going to no doubt... no, everything is still okay. Yep, still fine. I want to move quite quickly though, because I want to be able to snatch those islands without anybody else nicking them. So he's actually got 8 in there now, so I'm actually going to bring you over here. Where are you? I sent you in the other direction, didn't I? I'm gonna get 8 steel girders from him, and we're gonna take our second island and get it ready to produce hops. Briggs Falls, since there is one waterfall. Let's see, Ditchwater. Not a bad name. There you go, Briggs Falls. Sounds a little bit arrogant. A little bit arrogant of me there, naming an island after myself, but why not? Why not? Craigs Falls. Hopefully, yeah, Craigs Fall. I'm glad we put an S on the end there because, or Craigs Fail. Yeah, let's see. It depends on the outcome of this. Hopefully not Craigs Fail. Okay, let's start expanding this a little bit more because we're going to have loads and loads and loads of these grain farms. Let's stretch that across the river. That would be nice. And we'll have another... Was that all of them? 144, yeah. We're going to need another one. Do something like that. I'll connect you with just one of them. Now this one is going to need to stretch as far as I can stretch it. So let's... going to go that far. Go. Just nearly. Just nearly. We are going to have another one. We'll have you like that. Ah. Yeah, this Staten Island is always quite nice, like, isn't it? I was just saying earlier that I use this game as a little bit of escapism. It's got a nice soundtrack. You can zoom in and just listen to a really simple life. I like the simple things in life. I hate the fact that we live in such a fast-paced world. It's just always a rat race. So to just zoom in and look at these farms and imagine that you live there. It's just so nice. So nice. I just remembered I need sails. I think it makes perfect sense to have sails next to the harbour. So we'll build our first sails. What's it called? Sail makers there. And wait for Eva to contact you. Yeah, okay. Alright, so as for this second grain farm, probably gonna have you here like so. Great. Yeah, we'll do that. I've got that's 144. Let's get another one. We're going to have absolutely loads of these. Have you there? Really expanding these out. This is going to come down to about... Let's go to there. That looks nice. That'll do. Gonna have another one. Gonna have absolutely loads of these. Let's have you connect there. Oh, didn't want to do that. Have you come across to about there. Maybe we can expand you. No, I don't want to do that. I want to have this road come through. This road's going to come round and maybe connect another couple of grain farms. I can understand how this game could actually be quite boring to watch. I have actually watched a couple of these. I've watched a couple of other guys playing this game, and I quite enjoyed it. But I don't know what they do. I don't know if they do something differently to me. I'll have two together there actually. I don't want it just to be about watching me build grain farms. But anyway, let's have a look at our supplies here, so we can see that we're still meeting everybody's needs. We need sails, so we've got enough now, so we can build the sail maker. Our ship is down here waiting to trade, so let's trade. Let's get 10. We want 16 of them. There's 5 more. 1 more of them. Might as well get 10 bricks while I'm here. We'll get 20 of each of those. Just want 1 more steel girder. How quickly can you get that out? It doesn't tell me, does it? I would like one more if I could. That means I can secure 2 islands.
Count Guffington Hawkmoth, wounded at his own estate. It brings to light Her Majesty's very present vulnerability.
There's no space for any more. Okay, so let's come off that then and get these back to Craig's Falls, as it's now called. Combat killed the sci-fi Anno installments. So what was it about combat that killed it then? Because I've never... I know there's... What is it? It's Anno 2020 something, isn't it? Anno 2020 would be an interesting game, Christ. But yeah, what was it about the combat in the futuristic ones that killed it? Because the combat in this one's pretty good, isn't it? I love seeing like all of the you know, the cannons firing and stuff. The graphics are quite good. Let's get some more workers. I'm gonna get them kind of built around the center here, so we'll was done. We now need to expand our farms, so let's get them up there. Get these up here as well. Let's just do another block, and we're gonna need some of these built now as well, so we'll get them. Alright, so you're back. Perfect timing. Alright, actually I'm just gonna put the just gonna get rid of the bricks. And we're gonna go and secure our first island.
Street corner in no time.
So that's the silos.
Help us out, will you, boss?
Take another quest
I know
there.
you're busy, but I've a favour to ask.
Also got a
Grease
quest
the
there.
wheels, Governor.
Got quite a few quests we just picked up. Thinking, should I go to this island or should I go to this island? That looks like it's a nice clear run. Ah, that's dead easy. Dead easy. Let's go to this one. We've got hops, we've got furs, and we've got potatoes. That should definitely do us in the early days. The last one took you to a separate map. Dragged on. Had no depth, but forced you away from the colony. Yeah, I know when... I mean, even in this one, I know it's only 2 maps. You've got this world and the old world. Sorry, the new world. But I sometimes don't like playing it in the new world. I like just sticking around in this one. So I think if it had too many maps... I've just got the Arctic expansion. And I know that there's, what's that other one? The sort of African expansion. I've got that one as well, but I haven't played it yet. I don't know if it puts me off, you know, going to all the different maps. But if it took you to a different map just to do the combat, that could be annoying, because we've just been playing Planetfall, haven't we? And obviously that zooms in. It's really quick, that though, isn't it? It just zooms into a tactical map when you do the tactical battles. Since I built that sailmaker, you can see that we're actually quite struggling on there now, so that's perfect timing to build my first silo.
Nice day for it.
So we're going to build our first silo there. This is actually going to take up some grain. I'm actually going to get another couple of grain farms built. So how many? 20 farms. Farmers, I should say. So there's our next grain farm up and running. We do need more farmers, so that is going to in turn create more demand on fish. So I'm probably going to get another fishery up and running. It's also going to create more demand for sail. Yeah, we've already got 2 of them, and we've already got 2 of them. So actually, I think we're going to be all right on that. Where's our ship? What's he doing? He's over here now, so we'll get our second island built.
For you to rub it in. But my board won't let me expand.
It's the map screen. That's diplomacy. Okay, so we've got Willie Wibblestock. Is Wibblesock? Near certain, so let's flatter him.
The board should put more faith in me.
Trade rights 0, non-aggression pact medium. Okay, we do need to do a little bit more exploration, don't we, to get the ship moving around. So we've built that one there. So I think I'll actually trade, because I don't want those girders staying in there. So get them back out. Have you got another... Yeah, we've got another one available now, so let's go and get another steel girder from here. Then we're going to explore the map and uncover some of the other... Oh, we've got a fire. Where's the fire? It's up here. We've got a fire engine here, so that should be alright. Oh, he's already on the scene. We do need another fire brigade down here as well, though, so let's put the fire brigade there. There we go. How's it looking? So, yeah, all of that seems fine. Oh, sorry. Should be on there. That seems alright so far. And all that seems alright as well. So we're alright so far. We now need to expand into soap. Let's have a look at our quests actually. So we need to take a photo of the brick factory. There it is. I need to connect the silo to a warehouse, which I've done.
A promise kept.
Productivity in cigar factories, flour mills, and paper mills. Okay, well, I think we can get a... let's put a... Tell you what, let's put you... Just put you there for now. There we go, that's going to increase the productivity of our flour mill. And what did the other one want? Connect the silo. I did that. Connected that silo to a warehouse. Deliver grain to the pig. Oh, to the pig farm. Alright, so there's another silo built. But we need more timber. Where's our ship? Alright, let's do some trading. We'll do one more girder, and we'll do a couple of timber because we're just a little bit short. Get some more bricks as well, actually. Some more timber, trade that. Okay, we should be able to build a church as soon as the ship gets back. Get another warehouse built.
Flourishing.
Oh, ship. Here he comes. Okay, so for the workers, we also need a soap factory. So to get a soap factory, it's going to be 1 to 1. Okay, so we need 2 pig farms and we need 2 rendering works for each soap factory. So let's get the soap factory. What if I build the soap factory? We're gonna need to move these. We're gonna need some more down here. What if I took 2 of these, place them somewhere like this? How about that? That might be okay. Yes. There we go. So we're going to expand our industrial area down here. So we will need a few more warehouses. So yeah, so 2 rendering works to each soap factory. So let's build a soap factory. That looks like a good spot. And we can just get the... we're going to build more than 1 soap factory though. Ultimately, we're probably going to have 2 soap factories. Then rendering works. So this is going to be... we're going to probably eventually want 4 of these. We'll do something like that. And so there's going to be a lot of strain on the pig farms. There's a silo. Can I put a second silo here? I can, but I'm probably going to need a path running around the back. Something like that. And it's going to be the same for this sheep farm as well. We're going to need a silo. See, you can't do it with that. Ah, because that's connected there, I see. Okay. That's annoying.
Job.
So what I would need to do is I would need to pull that sheep farm just slightly back. Get out of the way. And I would need to just have a little pathway going up there. Then I could build that there. Have a little pathway going around the back of that farm. It does mean that the journey is a little bit longer though to the warehouse. Even if I have that connecting there, the journey is just a little bit longer to that warehouse now. But still, I mean, that might be the best way to do it. Okay, so for the soap factory, we're going to want one of those soap factories to 2 of the rending works. I can't build that yet because we need the steel beams. So that soap's going to have to wait. So yeah, we definitely just need to hurry up on the... There we go, I was just about to say.
Nothing you do will lift the cloud. Haven't seen a prison transport of mine, have you? If you do, be sure to return any salvage to me.
There's our church. Alright, I want to get rid of them, so I need space in here, so let's get rid of that. Let's go down and collect these. Oh, he's just nearby, actually. And then this ship really does need to go and venture, because I haven't actually reached out to anybody else yet, and I really need to. Really need to do that. Alright, what else do we need? Farmers are all... Right, let's have a quick look at this. Production, so we can see 1, 1, 1, 0, so everything's fine there. 1, 3, so we've got lots and lots of pigs. We've got a massive surplus on pigs for now. I think, why don't we expand a little bit further?
Do you also then save us from a grievous injustice? Edward's charges against us are pure fabrication. The man is an imposter.
A letter.
Right.
It bears Edvard's seal.
Don't even think about sheltering Samuel's co-conspirators.
It cannot be.
Open the letter. He's...
However much we despise Uncle Edvard, it's criminal to go opening his private correspondence.
I've never actually taken that
I'm
letter.
astonished he could...
I've never actually taken that
He
letter.
certainly knows how to...
I've never actually taken that letter to the prison before. I've always brought it here. I have no idea whether...
What is it you are bringing? Did he really? Oh dear. Best leave these poor people with me. I will tell Edvard that the debt between you is quite settled.
That was none of your business. And what right has the Crown to meddle in my accounts? What right?
We are, all of us, quite moved by your selfless actions. Your father would be proud.
I am so relieved our legitimacy is no longer in question. Hurry! I already smell the tar. See, the masts are swaying from Father's study.
We can probably get another one around there as well. Okay, we need to build a shipyard now. So... Here's... There we go, that'll do. We are going to move this later on. We are actually going to move that location later on. But to build this shipyard, we actually need, what is it? We need 25 bricks. I think it's probably about time to connect another, so let's get a bridge going across here. And let's get more bricks produced because we're not producing enough. So we'll get, let's see, we'll get a brickyard here, and we'll get one there, and then we'll get a warehouse just here. Like so. There we go, that's our second brick. So our bricks are just trickling in slowly, so that should hopefully speed things up a little bit. What's our quest? It's to build the ship. Oh, of course, yeah. So we're just waiting for bricks and timber. Where's our ship? You're there? Well, I'll tell you what, you could probably buy some of those now, couldn't you? Let's get some... quite short on funds now, but let's get 20 of each. Just to help us along. Build that sailing shipyard. Have a quick look at our production again, so we can see here that we're on 10000, so we are almost ready. We're almost ready to start expanding that industry there. And we're on 013, so we've got a surplus of pigs, but at the moment we are just slightly short. No, we're not slightly short, we're just right. But we are going to expand again soon, in which case we are going to need to expand those industries. Alright, now here he is, and then we're going to go and take a look at this island over here and get our blueprints down to set up that island. There we go.
Our city's historic first shipyard. We must document this moment in our first edition.
Alright, so there goes our ship to explore. There's our beautiful shipyard. Chapter 2, A Sign of Fire. Now we're coming up on an hour of streaming now, so I'm actually probably going to call this here.
The perfect snapshot to illustrate history in the making.
So now we need to build a schooner, a couple of...
So you build ships like your father. Well,
schooner?
the Queen is in the direst need of ships. Supporting her will go some way to healing the wounds of the past.
A commission for the Royal Fleet, and in such quantity. A rare honor indeed. The weaponry they ask for presents a problem. I'm not even sure we have an iron load, do we? I see the iron is beyond our reach.
Still have a few sticks of dynamite. We can blow our way through. Perhaps not refined enough for your sister, but at least your workers can start.
There we go, so we'll just wait for the bricks and the wood to trickle in so they can build the scaffolding for the mine. Meanwhile, we are building our first schooner, so we've got a couple of gunboats that we need to build as well. We're not going to be able to build them until we actually move forward with the campaign and get through that mountain. Okay, and our ship, I think, is... Where are you at? You're down here, you're venturing around. I want to be able to open diplomacy with... Empress Ching and Bertha, is it? Or something like that? Forget her name now. Errol. Why don't we...
Production has stopped.
Production has stopped because we're still waiting for timber and bricks. I could speed up this section because I can see here that... everybody is has what they need. So let's speed it up. Ah, there's Barrel.
Disregard the cake shop front.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Okay, let's slow back down. So let's.
What are you both doing? Demolition is a serious matter, wanting proper.
There we go, and I think it's this guy up here on the
I
top
can't
of the
think
crane.
why he'd be worth anything. Everyone here is beyond redemption.
Samuel Goods, engineer.
Alright, so there's this.
Father used Mr. Ticker on account of his good sense.
Right.
That's the least I'm due. He is ready for transportation.
Ship constructed.
Alright, so there's our schooner, which is just in time because I'm a little bit skint. Only got just short of 20,000. So we'll send our schooner over here to be sold.
Keep an eye to the horizon.
Alright, we'll just wait for him to arrive now on the island.
Done.
I'm still waiting for the boom.
Alright, we'll just wait for that guy to arrive now. Okay, so when I'm actually going to copy and paste a lot of this. So this here is going to be a huge copy and paste job.
Gone and done it.
This is going to probably be a massive copy and paste job, something like that. So we are going to need to move a couple of things. Let's see. I think that was running along now. Probably going to move you over here. Let's try that again. Looks about right. There we go, so that's that part of the city gradually being expanded. Probably do...
The Emporium Exotique looks forward to your patronage, if you can afford it.
Didn't mean to do that. Annoying. Try that again. Alright, so there we go. So that's actually going to be our expansion sorted. So we've got a huge expansion planned.
Try to make a good first impression, eldest.
So, I'm a commodity now, to be bought and sold. Your father treated me like a human being. I don't know what you're trying to achieve here.
I present my humble...
Is our schooner sold? Right. Start the next phase. Alright, let's have a look at the production again. So we've got 000. Everything is still fine in there.
For you, mining.
So we are probably going to want to try and change this a little bit because we're going to want to bring in the pub and the marketplace from up here to sort of a central position. Ultimately, this is all going to be artisans in this city, and so we're not going to really have any use of a pub. So I'm not really too concerned about that, really.
Bright Sands will never be matched.
Yeah, okay, pessimist. Okay, so it's really just holding on for that now. How close are you finishing? We've got you, and you've got everything you need in terms of wool, so that seems to be alright. We're just a case of waiting, so let's fast forward. Our ship is still sailing around and meeting people down south. Click on diplomacy, we can see we've got Beryl here, but... oh, there we go. Ignite the fuse. Boom. Okay.
Iron into steel, steel into arms, and we shall have fulfilled our first royal commission.
There we are. So we'll stick we'll probably have one there. We're probably going to remove some of this stuff now. Let's get you there like that. So just knock you down. We'll move you into a more suitable location. Alright, so we need a lot of people. We need a lot of workers, so we're going to have to go through a massive expansion here now. We'll just have one of these. And that's going to feed through this line here, so something like that. So what does this need? This takes 10. This takes 50, so we need 110 for them too.
There was a chance while your father still lived. No use dragging it out now he's gone.
So we need 300 workers at least as a minimum, and then obviously we need this as well. So we need 350, and we probably want 2 of these, so it's probably about 450 workers we need. So we are going to go through a huge expansion now. We haven't got the it's going to be a huge drain on bricks, so start with an expansion. Farmers. So there's the first little phase of expansion there, and if we go to production now, we can see that consumer goods, we now have a -1 on schnapps. Obviously we need beer. Schnapps requires potatoes, which we've got just enough for. Now if I actually upgrade, I actually want to get 2 more of these schnapps facilities. Am I able to squeeze another one in there by any chance? I don't think I am, so I'm probably going to need to move these schnapps facilities. What about down here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm asking for trouble having so many close together like that. I might actually see if I can get rid of this. And maybe pull you back a little bit there. Pull you back, you back, you back. Have that path running through there. And then we'll just have a little empty space here for some trees later on. Okay, so if I get another one of them up and running, it's going to put a drain on our potatoes. So we'll get another potato farm up and running. I'm now inclined to pull these down here a little bit, so he's a little bit closer to the schnapps factories. There we go. Let's have another look at production here. So now we are still -1 there, but you can see it says 6 and 5, so we actually are going to be steadily evening that out. It did put a drain on our potatoes, but luckily we've already accounted for that. Flour's still okay. But we haven't finished with our expansion yet. There's going to be another huge expansion, so we're going to need to continue doing that. Alright, so maybe we can make a start on at least some of this. So let's see, we'll have one of those, maybe either way, or either side. Oh, I can't fit that one in. We'll have 2 of them. Ultimately, we are going to have 2 of them. We're going to have 1 of these. Where should I put it? I don't want it to feed directly into the... have a look. Let's put you... Probably put you there. Have you there. We'll have a path running through, like so. Path. Oh, can't quite go through there. Let's get another warehouse in there because he's actually struggling on his own now. A pathway comes through here. Down here, that looks nice. There's another one of you in there. And we're definitely going to want to have a fire station in here as well. Put you there. So I am actually pushing through maintenance expenses here without actually building these, but 100 workers, so we've got enough for you, so let's get you built. You're all set.
Trying, at least. I know Samuel wouldn't have given up.
We need 200 workers to build that, so that's going to be our next. I could actually probably build the gunboats and stuff if I have the weapons factory. That only requires 50 workers. No, we definitely want to get them up. So we need 200 workers, so we need a massive expansion here. Let's go for you. We've only got the timber in place to upgrade them. And if we look back on here, we can now see there's probably going to be a huge deficit. So Schnapps has gone to... Oh no, that's still 1. That's okay. We can see clothes has gone to a -1 now. So we need to open... let's have a look. So have a look at wool. Wool is on 1. So we've got a surplus of wool. So I don't really need to do anything about pig farms. But I do need to open another one of these framework knitters. Pigs, we've still got a big surplus. Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. I don't think we need another church there, by the way. And we probably will want to have... Oh, I've not got a pathway. No, I haven't, so I'm going to pull you back a little bit. Pathway going through there. Pull you back a little bit and get a pathway going through there. So we're going to want another huge expansion here. We're almost up to the 200 workers. Right, we don't have a lot of timber though. Oh, I can't actually promote them. I don't have the timber for it. I need 10.
We make the best of what we are.
When it comes to the basic needs, I think fish is on 0, 1, 1. We're still on -1 for beer. That reminds me, I do need to set up the second island and get hops going in. So we are going to want to set this up as soon as possible. Probably have a little... so what we're going to do is we're just going to head over here and we're going to just do a little copy and paste job again. Something like this. Skip down onto our island. Probably just going to have a little copy and paste to begin with. Maybe something like that. Maybe over here a little bit. Like so. Probably have our hops farms down here. There you go, nice little connection. We've got our fish set up. Probably have a couple of them there. Then we'll just have that linking across to the city, and then we'll have all of our hops farms around here. So we'll start with 1, 2, 3. Is that 1 or 2 or 1? 3 hops farms. We'll have another one there. 4, 5. I'm not sure how big this will be. 96. Might not be able to do this actually. It might not be enough space, but that is 96. A little pathway there. Might have been a bit too ambitious doing it this way. $96. It's 96. Definitely not going to get 3 more around here, but definitely 1 more. Maybe I can pull you forward a little bit. We'll have you somewhere like this. You're a little road running through there. Maybe just down here. That's going to be 92. Then we might go a little pathway. And we're probably going to get another couple of these, so we'll probably have another one here and that'll go down there as well. And we might even have 2 there. But that's enough for that first one. Okay, so let's go back over here again and see how we're doing. If we go skip back to this again, we can see that everything is 1-1. We're just waiting for beer there. -1 for pigs and -1 for wool. I have no idea why we are... Ooh, 2 again. Oh, I don't really know what happened there. Maybe they were struggling to find grain. How's grain doing? 3 and 3. We're just on the line there, so I think maybe we need... Okay, so wool, definitely. So let's get our next silo up and running there. There we go. So that's going to put a strain on grain. So let's get another grain farm up and running. Let's get a grain farm here. Let's get a grain farm here. 2 more grain farms. We might need to build a second warehouse there if that gets a little bit dicey. I can hear the rolling thunder clouds overhead and here comes the rain. Very nice. There are 192 workers. I think we might be looking to expand a bit more. Got some more timber there, so I'm going to expand them and let's do another couple of these. Another worker, that's 200. So now we can get this up and running as soon as I get enough timber. Need 8 timber, so just waiting for that now. Where's our ship? I forgot all about our ship. He's all the way over here. Might continue. I think the pirate down there. I'll have to keep an eye on you because I certainly don't want you to wander into a pirate's base. So we want the steelworks up and running. So we're alright for that now. -200, so we've got enough workers. There we go. Weapon factory, we need 100 workers.
There is no
Sorry,
shame
50.
in producing weapons if it is in...
Get rid of hair. Get another section of farmers up and running. Let's get you down here. Oh, 4 more. This does, however, mean that we probably will be straining.
Royalists. We dunk you full of...
Got to start somewhere. Life's not always an easy chair, you know.
Alright, so that's the pirate base here. Definitely want to steer clear of this. Alright, head over here. He wants to give me a pickup quest. Yeah, I haven't even been doing quests. So that was a bit of a oversight. Definitely don't want you going anywhere near those, so come this way. So that quest's on its
Ship
way.
under attack.
Alright, you're just, yeah, just a passing by ship. That's alright, I don't mind that. Alright, we've got a bit more timber now, but we are nowhere near what we need in terms of workers. So let's try to expand a little bit more. What about schooner? Shall we build another? Can we build? No, we don't have the timber because I've just done that. That's fine. What was our extra button down here? Rally point. Okay. And what was the other one? Workforce assignment. Toggle to assign more workers from other buildings using the same workforce type. We don't need to worry about that just yet. Everything seems fine so far. Almost on 50 workers. I do want another one of these up and running as well, so I do need another 100 workers for that. So I need 150 workers now. Continue to expand the farmer's residence. We'll get another worker in there. We're now on -1 fish. So that's going to take 25 workers. There's more than enough there. So there we go. There's our next fishery in now. Alright, you're almost at the west point. Here you are, working your way through. Okay, we need a police station and we need a school. So this could be a good place for the school. Opposite the church, that seems nice. And police station fits in nicely behind it. So that could be a good little position, all quite central. That needs just brick and timber, but we are short on timber. Oh, we've got 50 now, so that means I can build this.
I find myself looking up to you, as the youngest often will.
Still not quite there. A little bit slow. Must be sailing against the wind. I don't think I'm gonna take the rest of the timber. We're quite short on timber, so I really wanna get another 100 workers up and running. So let's see. We can try and get 2 more worker residences there. Workers, I'm gonna focus on this bottom half of the city. Because it's close to the school, the church. So we must be short of something. What are we short of then? So we're on minus, of course, yeah, we're still on -1 there. We know about that. Okay. I think it's about time that we consider the hops now. So let's have a quick look at our ship. Okay, perfect. We're going to bring you back home anyway because we want to get you delivering some stuff. Let's see. Holy wobbles. Stock. Give you some more flattery.
Too kind. Really.
What if I give you some trade rights? It's quite low now. Hey, Pixel. You mean the webcam? Actually, yeah, there's some more stuff on the screen now, so I'm actually Yeah, I know. I wasn't even going to put the webcam on for this because I wasn't sure if... tell you what I'll do. Move it just underneath there. That seems alright. Size a little. There you go. You can look at my pretty face now, look. I wasn't really going to put the webcam on because I know sometimes it gets in the way. This is the first time I've streamed this particular game, so I wasn't sure exactly where to put it, and then I forgot all about it, to be honest with you. Are you a big Anno 1800 fan, Pixel? One, -2. So you can see now Schnapps, for some reason, has gone down a little bit. Potatoes is 2, so we've got a surplus of potatoes by the looks of it. I think that I'm going to keep an eye on that, actually, because I think that might just be like a little bit of a glitch. Okay, we're almost at we're on 65 workers. We just need some more workers. So let's convert some of these. Almost there. There we go. We're over we're over that now. So we can get our second furnace in there. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I quite like city builders. I wanted to go into city skylines, but I haven't gotten into that one yet. But yeah, I'm a big fan of city builders. But this is not just city building, is it? It's a little bit of everything. It's quite good. You've got your combat, you know, and I like the era. I'm a big fan of sort of. I know you're a bit of a history buff, but you're more ancient history, aren't you? Whereas I quite like this sort of would we call this medieval? Maybe no. This is obviously later than medieval. It's like the late 19th century, maybe.
Really, entirely marvelous to meet you, and that we may show truth. It's important to be true to
Ready to
oneself.
expand that, I think. So hopefully I don't have any riots. I think everyone's pretty happy. Alright, are we able to build any gunboats yet? It's like a management game as well, isn't it? Yeah, colonial era. Exactly, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, medieval might have been pushing it a little bit. My history knowledge let me down a bit there. Alright, so that's okay what we've got there. I think we're alright. Let's have another quick look at this so we can see in terms of consumer goods, we're still just looking for beer. So what we need to do is we need to start shipping some construction materials over to our new island. So I'm going to get our ship over here. And we're going to load up on... oh, what was that? Productivity is increased in carpentry works and the one... Right, okay. Didn't know we had that. Come back. I'm getting major lag on this. Tell you what, never mind. Just get over here. Just get over here. It doesn't matter. I don't know where the lag's coming from. Yeah, so for this game, Pixel, if you've not really looked at it much before, I'm guessing you know a little bit about it though. You basically go through, I mean, you start with your farmers and then you've got their needs. So you've got, you know, they need a market. So we've got a market here. They need fish. So we've built a fishery. They need clothes. So up here I've got the clothes. But to build clothes you need wool. So we've got a sheep farm. And it's kind of like that. You're just meeting needs. Once they're happy, you can upgrade them to workers.
Being oppressed.
Workers obviously need more stuff. So you then need to give them sausages. For sausages you need pigs and so on and so forth. So they actually need soap, and that's something I haven't given them yet. So if we look up here, I've already mapped it all out. So for example, down here we've got a soap factory. Now I can build a soap factory now, but I need 50 workers to work the soap factory. And I only have 31, which means I need to expand a little bit. Soap also requires rendering works. And you can see that rendering works, if we look at this, you can see that rendering works takes a minute. Whereas soap factories only take 30 seconds, so I want 2 rendering works for every soap factory. But to build the rendering works, that takes 40 workers. So in total, I need 80 plus 50 workers. So I need 130 workers. I only have 34. Yes, he did. That's it. I like the sarcastic wit. You know, that's his way of saying he's not happy about something. Or oppressed, I think he said. I think he said he likes being oppressed. Yeah, maybe suppressed. Can't remember what he said. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm actually just going to go with 20 of each. Yeah, let's go 30. Let's push the board out a little bit. We'll trade them. We'll head back here. Actually, it wasn't there that I wanted to go, was it? It was my second island. So I've got second island over here. And I want to start getting set up over here. So to get set up, we need to have some lumberjack huts. And I'm just going to build these anywhere. I'm going to change this later, but for now, we'll just build them here. It's not a big deal. So I'll build a lumberjack hut here. And we'll build one just here as well. So it says there that it's going to take 2 minutes to populate that particular area with trees. Let's see, we'll get a path going down there. A path going down here. Now that says it hasn't got the workforce, and that's because I haven't actually built any farms yet. Then we're going to get some timber huts. So we'll get these just built just next to the... in fact, we'll build them here. And when my ship arrives, which he has, I can now actually trade off some of this construction material. And that means that I can afford to have the marketplace. Gonna have some farming residences, a fishery, and then I can build these 2 huts, warehouse, lumberjack, sorry, carpenter. So there you go. So basically, the lumberjacks are going to provide the wood to the whatever that is, carpentry works. They're going to provide wooden planks, which are going to be used to say we need far more farmers. We need 49 farmers to fulfill the jobs. So
An
what I'm
explosion in one of your factories.
So that didn't sound good, did it? So I'm going to bring my ship back over here, and you're going to sit there. Okay, so I have got a fire brigade here. I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to have to wait for him to put all the fires out. Devastating thing about that, of course, is if I want to rebuild this factory, it's going to cost me some more materials. So just waiting for the fire engine to put out those fires, and then I'll have to rebuild that. Meanwhile, let's take a look what we've. Let's have a look at our supplies. So 1 minus 1. Yeah, the thing about this game is it really helps you manage. So it's, you know, it helps you organize your things. So it can transferable skills for the real world. So if you ever go for a job and they ask you about managing stuff, you can maybe quote Anno 1800 as your experience. So. Alright, so luckily we've got a lot of things in close quarter up here. So let's see, we can... want to do a couple of quests as well, actually. Alright, 900. It's going to bring the ship over here. It's very close, so it's convenient. I want to do a couple of quests. So if we have a look at the diplomacy screen, we've got this guy. I can ask him for a quest, for example. So if I ask him for a quest, it's a pickup quest, and he's going to give me almost $5,000 for that. And I'm going to use my flagship to do that quest. But what I could do as well is I could potentially come down here to my shipyard and build... I don't have enough weapons to build.
Left ruins behind.
Alright, so the fires have been put out now. But unfortunately, it has left a ruin here, so I need to rebuild my weapons factory. And I need to rebuild my iron mine as well. There we go. I could build a schooner just for short-term trips, but little short distances, but I'm not really too bothered about that. Excel? You mean like Excel spreadsheet? I mean, that would make it just a little bit too boring. Yeah, I was kidding, by the way. Don't be using Anno 1800 as a... Mind you, it depends. You know, if the manager or the interviewer or whatever is a big fan of gaming, you know, he'll definitely know this one. Alright, so we've just been able to offload loads of timber there. So I can now get the... we've actually got a surplus of 31 farmers now, but to make them happy, we need to give them a pub. There you go, there's the pub. We definitely don't need a church, that's for workers, but yeah, we also need to have schnapps, so we're probably going to want some potato farms. I think what I'll do is I'll probably just build a potato farm down here. So if I put a potato farm here, and I think it's 3 and 3, so let's just do that. There you go, that looks nice and even. And we can have a schnapps factory just next to it. There we go. And we'll probably just pull this potato farm a little bit closer to the warehouses. That was a mistake. There we go. So we'll get all them up and running, and now we're going to have a schnapps factory with some potato farms. Might actually pull... those schnapps factories tend to catch on fire a lot, so I'm going to pull this fire brigade a little bit closer and we'll build one of them. And we do also need a sheep farm, because they need working clothes. Workers' clothes.
You reached a new milestone.
I would prefer to have all of my industry in one spot, so I think what I'll do is I'll remove that. Let's build a sheep farm. This has 3 pens. So 1, 2, 3. Pull this across here. There we go, so we've got a sheep pen. And we've got a knitter, so that's going to be able to knit the working clothes there. So you can see that we've got a massive deficit of farmers again. So now I need to upgrade my farmers. And I could do with more timber because I've run out of timber again. So it's just a case of managing. That's what it's all about. But the reason I'm building this extra little... island nation here is because on this island it's got hops. You can see down there in the bottom left, hops fertility. I don't have that on my homeland, but I need that in order to set up breweries. So for a brewery to make beer, you need hops. So I'm going to start importing the hops from this little island over here. Somebody just looking at this for the first time probably thinks, Jesus Christ, such a headache. That just says there's an insufficient workforce. So I'm just waiting for more timber to come in. As more timber comes in, I can just upgrade these farms one at a time. There you go, there's 2 more farms. What's our ship doing? Okay, it's back here now. I'm gonna put the productivity for carpentry works. I've actually got lots and lots of timber over here, so I'm actually going to put 50 timber on this one. And I'm going to take it over to my island. And I think we've got enough weapons now that we'd be able to build a gunboat. Yes, we have, so we're going to build a gunboat because we're going to sell that as part of our quest up here. We need to sell a gunboat to this guy. Oh, I forgot about this. I've got another mission, and it's right down near the pirate base as well. Okay, so that's a mission for our ship. So as soon as our ship drops those supplies off, I'm going to send him south to complete that mission for Wibbly. That's the name of this guy. It's telling me here that I've got a massive deficit of workers, so I need to upgrade some farms here. So we're going to upgrade these farms here. Leaves us with no farmers, so I'm going to upgrade these farmers. Upgrade that one as well. Send those as well. There we go. So now there's going to be a huge demand on consumer goods. So if we look at this, we can see -1 here, which means that there's a demand for schnapps. And there's also a huge demand for soap. So to make schnapps, you need potatoes. If I look at potatoes, I can see that there's just enough. So if I go and open a new schnapps facility, like I'm going to here, that's going to put a drain on potatoes, in which case I need to upgrade the potato farms. Problem is we need farmers to run potato farms. So I now need to build more farms. There we
I am
go.
the Princess Ching. Please, I am curious about your otherworldly customs.
So we've met the princess. There is another problem.
Princess brings a sense of magic to these shores.
There is another problem.
The visitor raised a settlement.
Okay. There's another problem, of course, is the reason this figure is going down all the time is because of emigration. Because I've now set up another island, a lot of people are thinking, wow, I'd love to live on that new island, and they're leaving me to go and move over there. So you can see over here, we're just down by 10. So I might even just upgrade these, and I might not bother with these yet. Although I am going to need to, because we want to actually start opening our hops farms now as well. We need 20 farmers to run the hops farms. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to open a farm there as well. And once that's done, we're going to open all these hops farms. Here's my ship, so I'm just going to do a quick, let's see. I build a trade union around about here. No, I don't want to build it there, because it doesn't look like it's... I want to get both of those carpentry places in.
Darling, bring your Paris hat.
There we go. And we'll have a nice little pathway leading down here and along here. Connect that as well. Then that looks really nice. We've just got like a little trade union over here. There we go. I think that's the front. Ah, now to build that we need loads more timber. There's our gunboat.
You can't bring back your father, but his spirit...
We need 3 more weapons before I can build my second gunboat. So we've got lots and lots of workers now anyway. But if I look at this, I can see that... It's my... Hold on for a second there. So we have now made up that deficit. We've got a deficit on work clothes now. Now I'll be able to slowly build as soon as I get... Let's see. Yeah, we definitely want to get that soap up and running immediately. So let's see. 1 soap factory. 2 rending works. So that's going to sort out our soap. Now if I come over here, we can see that we've got 69 farmers now, in which case I can build my hops farms. And can I build one more? Yes. I'm also going to build a couple of extra farmers' residences here. There we are. I just need to wait for that timber now before I can put that in there. Coughing into my microphone there, that must have sounded lovely. Sorry about that. Alright, so there's my flagship sitting there doing nothing. I'm going to transport the rest of my timber into there. I'm also going to transfer that in as well. And that means I can now build my trade union, and I can equip it with this, which gives us a bonus to these 2 buildings here. So that's going to be nice. He's just telling me that there's no warehouse in range. Ah, yes, I've made a little mistake there. I just need to remove that. A little pathway in there. There we go, that sorts that out.
What brings you here, Master?
One more. We'll just put it there. Sorted. So this is now going to be
A competitor raised a
growing
settlement.
lots and lots of hops. Now then, I want you to complete this quest. So I need you down here, so I'm going to send you this way. There we go, so that's you on your way. Sorry about that, I'm going to have to mute my microphone a bit this again. Need to clear my throat. Got about 15 minutes left of this stream. I think I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Feel a little bit tired. Everything's okay over here. Everyone seems happy. We look at our consumer goods, we can see we've got 0. We've still got a -1 there, strangely, but it looks as if we do have it. There's just a little bit of an issue with production. And it's probably because there's a little bit of a build up there. I'm going to build that last warehouse. Hopefully that can resolve some of that. And there's a little build up there, so I'm going to build this warehouse as well. You can see that our balance is low. And that's because our maintenance cost is -2,990. All of these buildings take maintenance. Now, if I was to upgrade this, the maintenance would go to 50. So the maintenance for standard level 1 is 20. If I put it to level 2, it goes to 50. If I just build another one, then the maintenance cost will be 40, so I can save money by building a second one. But if I upgrade it, loading ramps is only +1, so it doesn't seem to make that much sense to upgrade. It makes more sense to actually just build another warehouse. But to build another, wow, look at my, I really need to do some quests. Look at my balance. Yeah, definitely need to do some quests. I can build my second gunboat. Need to definitely do that. And we can see there that that cost me 84 workers, which means we're probably going to take that. Those workers have come from other areas of my economy, which means we're going to struggle. But I want to build that gunboat because I want to sell it. Desperately need some money. Oh, I haven't even sold that gunboat yet.
Tell me I've missed another.
Ew. So I've sold that gunboat. We're going to sell our second one. And that will won't complete that quest. We still need to build a frigate. Okay, so where's our ship? Here he is. He's up here. So he's not far from where he needs to be for that quest. Just need to be careful he doesn't go too close to the pirate base. We can see that deficit of workers now is actually steadily increasing, which is nice. I have a lot of timber and I have a lot of farmers. Farmers don't pay as much rent as workers, so we're going to convert them as well. And if people are happy, they pay more money. So I actually need to make sure everybody's happy. If we click on this, we can see that our soap is steadily going up. See there that we're on a positive, it's +1, so we're just having to wait for that. That's all right. They want a school. I've just done it again. I need to get used to clearing. Hope that mute button worked there, because that wouldn't have sounded very nice at all. Okay, so I need 20 girders here, or steel beams I should say. As soon as I've got those steel beams, I can build the school. I'm not sure how that gulping sounded on the microphone either. Right, so we need 3 more to get that. Right, we are quite... Just cleared my throat again now. So we are quite close. There's the pirate cove over there. That's where all the pirates are. Here's my ship here. You can see my ships coming through this part. Oh no, it's not. It's coming through here. There's my ship. So this is the location we need to be for the pickup. Maybe another minute there before they arrive. I am actually going to build a schooner. As soon as he's finished, we're going to build a schooner. We'll get that ready now, so that'll just start building as soon as the gunboat is finished. As we're desperately short of money. 2 more girders there, or steel beams I should say, and then we've should have finished that. This is operating at 98% because we've got farmers living in that vicinity. I can deal with 98%, that's alright for now. Alright, need you over here. There we go. So this is going to be
ship constructed.
Complete this quest. That's our gunboat that was just constructed there. So we're going to send him straight over here to be sold, and they'll have made a start on our schooner now. Okay, we're in battle. There's obviously, just in that fog of war there, there's obviously a pirate ship. We're just a little bit too close for comfort there. That's the pirate island, I don't want that. You're gonna go this way. There we go.
I present my humble...
There we go, so we've sold our second gunboat. We just need to give him a frigate now, and that's going to move our campaign forward. As soon as this boat, this schooner's built, we're going to start having him transport hops from our new island here. So if we have a look on here, we can see what we've got 19 hops at the moment, 20 hops at the moment, and we've got 55 farmers here. We can see that the farmers are very happy. They've got everything they need. So if I click on here and go to consumer goods, we can see 111. That shows us that we've got a surplus of 1. What I could do is I could actually build more hops farms, because this is going to be a huge business on this island. It's going to be a huge industry. So what I could do is I could click this here and just copy. We can copy this. Now I'm probably going to want another area for the hops farms. I'm tempted to move all of these things here that I've put here. I put a road leading just behind here. Let's say I put a road here. Well, look at that, look, there's a clay pit up here. So what if I was to have a warehouse up here? And what if I was to move the this. Move this up here. Build that. I could then move the Schnapps distillery and have that up here. We could copy that fire brigade, because we're definitely going to want one of them up here as well. Build that. We could move that fire brigade back into the center of the village.
Ship
and let's move this network knitter. Network knitter? This is going to be the framework knitter. Him up here, just sitting there. We'll move our sheep pen up there as well. We have our sheep pen just there, that'll do.
How about a cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
I have indeed. It's almost ready to finish the stream. We'll have another one of these hops farms. Have that down here. There we go, that'll do. Build another one. Alright, so we've actually got a schooner now. There he is. So I'm actually going to set him up on a trade route. So if we go in here, we can set up a trade route from this island to this one. So this island is called Lautenberg. So on Lautenberg, he's going to pick up some of them and he's going to unload it there. Now I'm only going to pick up 20. There we go. He's going to pick up 20 hops from Lautenberg and he's going to take it back to Craig's Falls. There we go, that's the Black Rose. Very good name. Alright, what are you doing? Get a little bit closer to the ship.
Greetings, fellow wizard. My talent is already rubbing off on
That gets
you.
us just under 5 grand and improves our relationship with Willy Wobblesock, I think his name is. Right, let's see if we can get another quest, because I need money. We can go over here and ask for a quest. This is a collection quest.
Chill already thaws.
So we can take our flagship and she wants us to pick up a flotsam, which is up here. So we'll send our ship up there to do that. We now need to build a frigate in order to push this forward. But to build a frigate, we need artisans. Oh, there's another fire in the city. We can see that our fire brigade is already on the case. I think he's on the case as well. Okay, so we need artisans. To do that, we need to build a school.
It's no bright sands, but it really is something.
We can have a police station built as well. So if we click on a worker now, we can see that he's got all his needs met, but he's not happy yet because he needs beer. So, to set up beer, we need hops. Well, we've got hops being imported from our new island now. We also need a malt house. Now, a malt house takes 30 seconds, so we're going to need...
reflects the times. Can I interest you in this recently polished app?
We're going to use a little bit of propaganda because I'm not having that.
As you wish, it'll be changed momentarily, of course. Absolutely.
That's +5 as well. So we've used quite a little bit of influence here. We're using 55 influence in order to change the paper.
Are you a preacher of falsehoods?
And there's the Chinese girl there telling me she doesn't like my propaganda. So, okay, we've got a brewery that takes 1 minute, and we've got malt house which takes 30 seconds. So if we want
an influence bonus.
2 breweries. Yeah, let's see. We have a brewery. Where should we put these? We could put a brewery here. And we put 2 breweries here. And 1 malt house we need. Why don't we put the malt house? There's probably a better place for it. Why not there? That looks much nicer actually. And we'll get rid of that malt house from there. Eventually we'll need more than 2, so I'm probably going to need to have a separate location. Eventually I'm going to have lots of malt houses because beer is going to be a huge thing, as it is in real life, of course. There we go. And we're probably going to need another warehouse open here as well. So what do we need for a brewery? For a brewery, we need 75 workers. I've got more than enough workers. More than enough. So, 1, 2, and we'll get a malt house. Now, for a malt house, I need 2 more beams. That's a shame. I should have built that first, really. We're on 3. We need 4. We just need to wait for that. Get 2 of these up and running. There we go. 1 more beam. That's all I need. 1 more beam and then I can get a malt house up and running. And that's going to satisfy the beer. They're telling me they're missing goods, and they're always going to have missing goods for a moment, because we really do need the malt house up and running. Should have put that up and running first, really. Autumn. Our ship is sitting there, so let's pick that up. We're now making negative again, so... The Princess Ching is down here. We need to take that to her. There we go. We got 4, so let's get that built. There we go. And we're probably going to need more of that. So let's have a look. So we've got 0, 0, 0, -1. So we are in a deficit there. That's telling me that there's a missing grain field.
Fields might help.
I don't always hear what I want to hear about you.
Unusual, isn't it? There we go. We were missing some grain fields there, unusually. Well, you can see my maintenance costs are probably through the roof because of all these warehouses. 3,765. So the maintenance costs from the warehouses are through the roof. What I really need to do is get artisans on here as quickly as possible. If I can get artisans, they'll pay a lot of rent for their houses, and I'll start making a lot more money. We've got 2 breweries up and running now, so they're going to be taking malt from the malt house. The malt house is going to be putting more pressure on the grain fields. So that's why I come in here and I just have a quick check of this and make sure that the grain fields. Now you can see that's on 0 now, so we're making just enough. I think we might not be making, just a tiny fraction lower than demand. So what I'm best off doing is opening another grain field.
I'm starting to wonder if you can't turn things around.
Alright, so that should be...
You may still teach me of your ways.
So he's on his way to hand this in to the princess. Right, so we've got lots of workers. As soon as they become happy... Oh, I can upgrade them now, actually. So let's do that. I'm going to finish the stream in 1 minute. I'm just going to upgrade our first artisan. Let's move.
You reached a new milestone.
The age of fine craftsmanship. So you can see our artisan there looks a little bit different. So we've got our workers over here.
All I ever desired was a place to live and work.
You can see the beauty of the cities. They're lovely. They look like a real world. It's absolutely fantastic. We're going to put some decorations in here. This is our central boulevard.
I wish for my people to blossom like your summer garden.
So we are going to put some nice trees in there very soon. So now that we've got the artisans, you can see what they want is they want windows and they want canned food. And they can also build a town hall. Now I can see that my game's lagging a little bit here as well, so I'm probably going to need to restart or something, which is just in time. I'm going to leave the stream here. I've been on for 2 hours now. If you're still in the room, Pixel, thanks for dropping in. And I hope I've shown you enough to make you like this game. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but I haven't zoomed in enough. The beauty is when you zoom in and you see this world sort of living before your eyes. It's really nice. You can actually walk around as well. I can't remember what the keys are to do that. Yeah, she wants me to go over here to drop this quest, so our ship's still on its way there. So in the next episode, we'll be dropping that quest into Princess Ching. We'll be upgrading more workers to artisans, and that'll be releasing some of the pressure on our workers, on our knitters, because artisans don't actually need workloads. So instead of like bombarding the island full of workshop knitters and you know, these kind of, what are these, schnapps distilleries, it's just a case of managing the number of artisans you've got with the number of farmers and workers. If you were to just keep spamming out workers and farmers, you're going to need to keep farming out all of these minor facilities, and it just makes your island look awful. So the key really is just to make sure that we have a nice balance between artisans and workers. So that's what I'm going to do in the next episode. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, there we go. We've turned in that quest. Alright, join me in the next episode. I'll see you later.